This is an attack the Syrian government didn't see coming. Rebel fighters in neighborhoods near to the old city of Damascus. It's the first time in nearly 2 years that opposition forces have been this close to the center of the capital.
Early this morning, we invaded several buildings and opened several fronts. With God's help, we will achieve victory. We still have one building to target, but the regime forces are targeting us. As you can see right above, a rocket has been launched.
The surprise assault began early on Sunday. Several buildings in the Jobar district were seized by opposition forces before they began their advance to the Abbasid Square area, which is only a few kilometers from the presidential palace. By Monday, Syrian forces had launched an intense air campaign. The opposition also say it started phase 2 of its offensive. The UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says there are around 30 airstrikes in just a few hours. The intensity of the blast so powerful they could be felt in other areas of the city. Syrian state television says rebel groups suffered heavy casualties and have been pushed out of most of the areas they seized. But the assault by opposition fighters so deep into Damascus, no matter how brief, is a major lapse by President Bashar al-Assad's security forces.
The opposition, they have a big power, which is the suicide bombers, which is a good asset in such military operations. And they are well equipped in explosives and arms.
Syrian warplanes could be heard circling above Damascus and its countryside throughout the day. Many of the city's roads that were sealed off by the army have now been reopened. The attacks come just days ahead of a new round of UN-brokered talks in Geneva aimed at ending Syria's 6-year war. And while it would appear government forces have been able to push rebel fighters out of the capital, it's a clear sign that despite months of heavy losses by the rebel fighters, they're still able to target the regime at the center of their power. Imtiaz Tyab, Al Jazeera, Beirut.